As you can see, it snowed. The weather has changed. We had our first little bit of snow. I had a chance to use the tractor. It worked very well. Charging system's working again. I'll show you in a moment what I did to fix that, or what I think fixed it. The only other issue I have with that tractor now, the problem I had yesterday plowing with this is this little plow is hydraulic, lifts up and down with hydraulics. Well, it didn't like the cold very much, so it wasn't going up as high as it should have. Like, this little plow will lift almost to the grill. It'll almost touch to the grill and then go back down. It was barely going up about 2 or 3 inches in the cold yesterday. It has a very small hydraulic pump on it, on this tractor, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to. I guess I might just have to live with it. I had the plow up high enough that wasn't digging into the ground too much on slopes and whatnot. So I did 2 hours of plowing with it. Battery was fine, it was charging. I think what fixed the charging was, on the amp meter you've got a wire that goes from the amp meter to the key switch. Well, at the key switch it was frayed and loose. I think it was shorting out there, because I wiggled that wire, got it in the plug in a way that it's tighter in the plug, and I cleaned the battery cables on my new battery. Well, made them nice and shiny. I don't know if I did anything, but anyways, I started it up and it started charging again. It was fine. So was that the problem? I have no idea. I did 2 hours of plowing. I brought the battery inside the house for the night so it wouldn't freeze. Put it on the multimeter and I had 12.4 volts. So it certainly wasn't discharging. I would say it was charging, so I would say that everything's fine now. So let's see if I can show you the wire I was talking about. Take off. It's pretty cramped in here. Again, the battery is in the house at the moment. I'm going to get a flashlight. So I'm going to shine this light where the wire was bad, that I thought was bad, and put my finger towards it. I don't know if you're going to be able to even see this, but that wire right there is frayed. I believe it was shorting out right there. This wire. So that wire eventually, actually that's a different wire. I've just found a new problem. These two wires are touching and have also been quite hot by the looks of it. I don't know if you can see this, but this is my troubled area where I'm touching with the flashlight. I have some bad wires there. And that is the key switch to turn the tractor on. So I have to deal with that. I think that's why the amperage gauge was going crazy, because those wires go up here to the amperage gauge. So I think I should fix that before I have a fire, or I melt the wires completely off. My hydraulic problems could be this as well. This lever has a lot of slack and play in it. Like, this isn't right. Like, very little of it's moving, especially the up portion. Like, it moves this much before you can start moving the lever up and down. And that's not right. And I think I know why that's happening. I'll show you. Someone has cobbled up. Get in there to look, but that's where the lever comes through. Somebody's cobbled up where the lever attaches. It's all sloppy and it's not letting the lever move the plunger and the pump properly. So I have to find that bracket for this lever, the factory bracket, or something better than what's there. I'll move it and show you what it's doing. So it has to go this far before it even starts to lift up. That's not good. And that's probably why the plow isn't going up and down. More so than the cold affecting it. So I still have a couple more things to do to this tractor. But overall, this little tractor did well. It plowed the snow nicely yesterday. I had it running for 2 hours, no troubles whatsoever. It moved snow along great. Even out at the road, the plow truck, when it drives by, puts a lot in my driveway and a lot around my mailbox area, and it cleaned that up nicely without a problem. I'll insert some video after if anyone wants to watch a few clips of it plowing the snow. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I just got to get all the bugs out of it. It's such an old machine that there's bound to be a few problems. So yeah, I guess I better figure out how to separate those wires on that key switch so they're not arcing together or melting, possibly starting a fire. I'll have to figure something out there. I might do it today, I don't know. It's cold today. It's always cold after it snows. The next couple days are supposed to warm up to like 0 or +3. Maybe I'll wait and tackle that job then so I'm not freezing my fingers off. I have an idea of how to fix it. I had to fix the light switch on my 69 Dodge. The switch was getting hot and my lights were flickering on and off. I just pulled all the wires out of the switch, re-glued them back into the plastic plug, basically, just to separate them all. They'd actually melted a hole in the plastic plug and were touching each other. So I wonder if that car didn't burn to the ground because of that. So that switch got super hot in that car, hot enough that you couldn't even touch it. And the lights would flicker on and off. It's electrical stuff's funny. It can cause a fire. The wetlands are looking very different today also. There's a bit of snow out here. Everything's looking a little more like winter. Time to fill up the bird feeder. Not sure where the birds are at the moment. They were here earlier. They've cleaned it out. I like to keep the birds happy in the winter. I like helping them get through a cold winter. It's gotta be hard on them. I also have a feeder over here.